Are you tired of feeling like you're spinning your wheels, going nowhere fast? Do you wake up every day with the same dreams, the same goals, but somehow they always seem just out of reach? You're not alone. Millions of people feel stuck, trapped, in a cycle of inaction, doubt, and fear. But here's the truth. Being stuck is not your destiny. It's a choice, and you have the power to choose differently. Tony Robbins, the world's leading authority on peak performance and personal transformation, has helped millions break free from the chains that hold them back. With over 45 years of creating breakthroughs, his strategies have transformed lives across the globe, from entrepreneurs to athletes to everyday people chasing their dreams. Today, this journey dives deep into why you're still stuck and what Tony Robbins would say to help you unleash your potential. The hard truth hits like a lightning bolt. If you're stuck, it's because your actions, thoughts, and beliefs are not aligned with your desires. You might be comfortable in your discomfort, settling for less than you deserve. But comfort is the enemy of progress. To get unstuck, you must get uncomfortable, step into the unknown, and embrace change. This is not about waiting for a miracle. It's about creating one. Why people get stuck? Why do so many people find themselves stuck? It's not because they're lazy or incapable. Far from it. Most people have incredible potential, but invisible barriers hold them back. Tony Robbins has identified 5 key reasons why people stay stuck, and understanding these is the first step to breaking free. Limiting beliefs. The invisible walls holding you back. Limiting beliefs are the stories you tell yourself about what you can and cannot do. I'm not good enough. I don't have the time. I'm too old to start something new. These beliefs are like anchors, dragging you down, keeping you tethered to a life of mediocrity. They form in childhood, through past failures, or from the voices of others who doubted you. But here's the kicker. These beliefs are not facts. They're just opinions you've chosen to accept. Tony Robbins teaches that beliefs shape your reality. He says, it's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. If you consistently believe you're not enough, your actions will reflect that. But if you consistently believe you're capable, your life will transform. Take Sarah, a 35-year-old accountant who dreamed of starting her own business, but believed she wasn't smart enough. That belief kept her stuck for years, working a job she hated. At a Tony Robbins event, she learned to challenge her limiting beliefs. She wrote down, "I'm not smart enough," and asked, "Is this true?" She realized she'd earned a degree, solved complex problems at work, and taught herself new skills. The evidence contradicted her belief. She replaced it with, "I am capable of learning and succeeding in business." She repeated this daily, with passion, and within a year, she launched a thriving consulting firm. Right now, grab a piece of paper. Write down one limiting belief that's holding you back. Maybe it's, "I can't lose weight," or "I'll never find love." Now question it. Ask, is this true? Where's the evidence? Find examples from your life that prove it's false. Then, write a new belief. "I am strong and capable of transforming my body," or "I am worthy of love and connection." Say it out loud, with conviction every day. This is what Tony Robbins calls an incantation, a powerful affirmation that rewires your mind for success. Lack of clarity. The fog that keeps you lost. If you don't know what you want, how can you possibly achieve it? Lack of clarity is like sailing a ship without a rudder. You drift aimlessly, tossed by the waves of life. Many people are stuck because they haven't defined their goals or created a compelling vision for their future. Tony Robbins says, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. But it's not just about setting any goal. It's about creating a vision so vivid, so emotionally charged, that it pulls you out of bed each morning. Instead of saying, "I want to make more money," say, "I want to earn $100,000 a year to travel the world, provide for my family, and live with freedom." Specificity and emotion are the fuel for action. Consider John, a 40-year-old office worker who felt stuck in a dead-end job. He didn't know what he wanted, so he couldn't move forward. At a Tony Robbins seminar, he was guided through a visualization exercise. He closed his eyes and imagined his ideal life, traveling the world, writing a blog, and inspiring others. He felt the joy, the freedom, the purpose. He wrote down his vision and broke it into specific goals. Save $10,000 for travel, write one blog post a week, and take a writing course. Within a year, he was living his dream, traveling and writing full-time. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture your ideal life 5 years from now. Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? Feel the emotions, the joy, the pride, the excitement. Now, write it down in vivid detail. This is your compass, your roadmap to getting unstuck. Review it daily and let it guide your actions. Fear, the paralyzing force that keeps you small. Fear is a natural emotion, but when it controls you, it can paralyze you. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown. These are the chains that keep you stuck in your comfort zone. But Tony Robbins reframes fear as a call to action. He says, fear is excitement without the breath, that it's a signal that you're on the verge of something big. Fear often stems from the stories we tell ourselves about what might happen. What if I fail? What if people judge me? But Robbins teaches that there's no such thing as failure, only feedback. Every setback is a lesson, a chance to grow stronger and wiser. Take Emily, who was stuck in a toxic relationship. She feared leaving because she thought she'd be alone forever. At a Tony Robbins event, she learned to reframe fear as excitement. She asked herself, what if I succeed? What if I find true happiness? She took a deep breath, left the relationship, and focused on her growth. Today, she's in a loving partnership and thriving as a life coach. When fear creeps in, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask, what's the worst that could happen? And what's the best? Then, take one small action despite the fear. It could be signing up for a class, reaching out to a mentor, or saying no to something that doesn't serve you. Fear is not your enemy. It's your guide. Inaction, the silent killer of dreams. Knowing what to do and not doing it is a recipe for staying stuck. Procrastination, waiting for the perfect moment. These are just excuses. Tony Robbins emphasizes the importance of taking massive, immediate action. He says, the path to success is to take massive, determined action. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. Even small actions, taken consistently, build momentum. Think of it like pushing a boulder down a hill. At first, it takes effort, but once it starts rolling, nothing can stop it. Inaction, on the other hand, is like letting the boulder sit still. It gathers moss and stays stuck. Mike, a 30-year-old who struggled with his weight, knew he needed to exercise and eat better, but kept putting it off. At a Tony Robbins seminar, he learned the power of massive action. He committed to one small step, walking 10 minutes a day. That small action led to longer walks, then jogging, then a gym membership. Within a year, he lost 50 pounds and started a fitness coaching business. Right now, pick one goal. Break it into the smallest possible step. Maybe it's writing one sentence for your book, making one phone call, or doing one push-up. Do it today, then do another step tomorrow. Momentum builds with action, not intention. Negative emotional state. The mood that drains your power. Your emotional state colors everything you do. If you're feeling down, depressed, or anxious, it's hard to take positive action. Tony Robbins teaches that your physiology affects your psychology. He says, where focus goes, energy flows. If you're focused on what's wrong, you'll stay stuck. But if you shift your state, you shift your life. Changing your state is simple but powerful. Stand up tall, throw your arms in the air, and shout. Yes. Smile, even if you don't feel like it. Your body sends signals to your brain, changing your emotional state instantly. Robbins calls this priming, preparing your mind and body for success. Lisa, the single mother, was often overwhelmed and depressed. At a Tony Robbins event, she learned to change her state by jumping up and down, clapping, and shouting affirmations. This simple act gave her the energy to tackle her goals. She started each day with a 5-minute priming session, and it transformed her outlook and productivity. Try it now. Stand up, shake out your body, and jump 3 times. Say, I am unstoppable. Feel the energy surge through you. Do this whenever you feel stuck or down. It's a game changer. How to get unstuck. Now that we've uncovered why people get stuck, let's explore Tony Robbins' roadmap to breaking free. These 5 strategies, rooted in his decades of experience, are your blueprint for transformation. Change your state. The first step to transformation. Your emotional state is the lens through which you see the world. In a negative state, everything looks bleak. In a positive state, opportunities abound. Robbins teaches that you can change your state instantly by changing your physiology. Stand up tall, breathe deeply, smile, or jump up and down. These actions send a signal to your brain that you're in control, that AT has unleashed the power within events. Robbins leads thousands through high-energy exercises, like dancing and shouting affirmations, to shift their state. The result? People go from feeling stuck to feeling unstoppable in minutes. Try this. Stand up, put your hands on your hips, and take 5 deep breaths. Then say, I am powerful, I am capable, I am enough. Feel the shift. Make this a daily habit to prime yourself for success. Define your vision. The compass for your journey. Without a clear vision, you're lost. Robbins says, the only limit to your results is the amount of time you're willing to invest in them. But before you invest time, you need to know where you're going. Take 10 minutes to write your vision. Imagine your life 5 years from now, your career, relationships, health, and lifestyle. Be specific. For example, instead of, I want to be healthy, write, I run a marathon, eat nutritious meals, and feel vibrant every day. Visualize it daily and let it pull you forward. John's story shows the power of vision. His dream of traveling and writing became reality once he defined it clearly and took action. Your vision is your North Star. Let it guide you. Destroy limiting beliefs. Rewrite your story. Limiting beliefs are like weeds in a garden. They choke out your potential. Robbins teaches that beliefs are not facts, they're choices. To destroy them, follow these steps. Identify. Write down one limiting belief, like, I'm too old to change careers. Challenge. Ask, is this true? What evidence proves it wrong? Replace. Create an empowering belief, like, I can learn and succeed at any age. Reinforce. Repeat the new belief daily, with emotion. As an incantation, Sarah's transformation from accountant to entrepreneur began with destroying her belief that she wasn't smart enough. You can do the same. Start today. Take massive action. The fuel for change. Knowledge without action is useless. Robbins says, the path to success is to take massive, determined action. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about creating it. Break your goals into small, actionable steps. If you want to start a business, your first step could be researching your market for 30 minutes. If you want to get fit, start with a 10-minute walk. Each step builds momentum, like a snowball rolling downhill. Mike's weight loss journey began with one small step, walking 10 minutes a day. That action snowballed into a complete lifestyle change. Pick one goal, take one step today, and commit to daily action. Surround yourself with the right people. Your tribe matters. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Robbins says, the people you spend the most time with is who you become. If you're surrounded by negative, unmotivated people, it's hard to stay positive. But a supportive tribe lifts you up. Seek out mentors, join communities, and connect with people who inspire you. Emily found her strength by surrounding herself with positive, growth-oriented people after leaving her toxic relationship. Your tribe shapes your trajectory. Choose wisely. Practical applications and examples. Tony Robbins' principles have transformed countless lives. Here are more stories to inspire you, along with practical exercises you can apply today. Lisa's transformation. From single mom to nurse. Lisa, a single mother of 2, was stuck in a low-paying job, barely making ends meet. She dreamed of a better life, but felt overwhelmed. At a Tony Robbins event, she learned about the 6 human needs: certainty, variety, significance, love/connection, growth, and contribution. She realized her life lacked growth and contribution. She set a clear goal: become a nurse to help others and provide for her family. She took massive action, enrolling in nursing school, and used incantations like, I am strong and capable, to stay motivated. Today, she's a registered nurse, financially stable and fulfilled. Exercise. Identify which of the 6 human needs you're lacking. Write down one action to fulfill it. For example, if you lack growth, sign up for a course. If you lack contribution, volunteer for a cause. Mike's journey. From overweight to fitness. Coach Mike was 50 pounds overweight and depressed, believing he'd never change. At a Tony Robbins seminar, he learned about state management. He started each day with a priming session, jumping, clapping, and shouting affirmations. This shifted his energy, leading to better eating habits and regular exercise. He lost the weight and started a fitness coaching business, helping others transform. Exercise. Start your day with a 5-minute priming session. Jump up and down, clap, and say, "I am unstoppable." Notice how it changes your energy and focus to Emily's breakthrough. From toxic relationship to life, Coach Emily was trapped in a toxic relationship, fearing she'd be alone if she left. Robbins' teachings on decision-making and identity helped her realize she was worthy of more. She decided to leave, focused on her growth, and surrounded herself with positive people. Today, she's in a healthy relationship and coaches others to find their strength. Exercise. Write down one decision you've been avoiding. Ask, what's the cost of not making this decision? Then, take one small step toward it today. Tony Robbins' own story. From janitor to global icon, Tony Robbins himself is a testament to transformation. Born into poverty with an abusive mother, he was a janitor at 17, struggling to survive. A chance encounter led him to a Jim Rohn seminar, where he learned the power of decision-making and action. He decided to become a motivational speaker, took massive action, and today his net worth is estimated at $600 million, and he's impacted over 100 million lives. Exercise. Reflect on a moment that changed your path. How can you use that lesson to take action now? Principle description example action step change your state alter physiology to shift emotions. Mike's priming sessions led to weight loss jump and say affirmations daily define your vision create a clear, compelling goal. John's travel and writing vision right. Your 5-year vision destroy limiting beliefs challenge and replace negative beliefs. Sarah's shift from not smart enough. Identify and reframe one belief. Take massive action. Act consistently toward goals. Lisa's nursing school enrollment. Take one small step today. Surround yourself with the right people. Build a supportive tribe. Emily's new positive circle. Connect with one inspiring person. Conclusion. The time for change is now. What's stopping you from getting unstuck? Is it fear? Lack of clarity? Limiting beliefs? Whatever it is, you have the power to change it. Tony Robbins says, the only thing keeping you from getting what you want is the story you keep telling yourself about why you can't have it. Decide today to tell a new story. A story of possibility, growth, and success. Take that first step, no matter how small, and commit to daily action. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Step out of your comfort zone, embrace the discomfort, and watch your life transformed. As Tony Robbins would say, live with no excuses and love with no regrets. The time is now. Start today and never look back.